The $2.5 billion in borrowing has an assumption at a 5% interest rate. $1 billion, or the $2 billion towards the Medicaid borrowing draws federal match, which goes specifically into the bond repayment fund for it. That takes a 10-year issue down to a 5-year issue. At a conservative rate of 5%, we just received 4.9% on our $800 million borrowing last week. With that, by driving the money back in, it takes the $220 million that would be the $680 million in interest on the borrowing gets reduced down to about $220 million, which is still below our debt cap, which is a good question that was brought up by you earlier for Representative Golar, and we worked through that with John. If we do not issue a capital bill or go out for an additional $2 billion worth of debt in August, if there's no capital bill, then this amount remains below our borrowing cap. And it was structured at the request of Matt Murphy from the Senate to be done so. And so the charge that he made to the representative and the groups, and Greg came up with the structure of it, is that we had to get interest going in the proper direction, in the right direction. And so as opposed to paying $60 million in prompt payment interest, we will be paying about $40 million on this issue at those rates for the 5-year period, which gives us, now first year you're going to have a higher payment cost, but over the structure of the 5 years, you end up picking up a savings of about $20 million per year. So you get the interest going in the right direction while still remaining under our cap. And that is the design of the bill. I commend a lot of people for their work, but we are forcing borrowing from those providers.
Okay.
And so I wanted to get that into the record as how it's actually structured.